they feel about it? I'm sure you talked to them when they got back into the truck. Were they just frustrated, or did they just say...
They were frustrated because, honestly, this isn't the first time they've been through this before. I remember 5 years ago, I was down here covering Claudette.
Yeah, it's 10 in the morning, Friday morning. Actually just went into work and they made the decision to close us down. A lot of stuff is taped up that wasn't taped up yesterday. Everybody's scurrying around. The Walgreens is open till like noon. Jack in the Box is open till noon. I bought some breakfast. And everybody's just getting their final things together. It's gotten a little breezy as I was driving back and felt, some gusts, but nothing like what's going to be tonight. So I'm going to try and keep some video as things go along and we'll let you see what it was like.
Even they've realized, wait a minute, this is a bit too scary. No, that's just too rough. It's boiling out there.
And Casey, I just want to ask, I mean, even if this storm slows down a little bit more, and I heard you say that it slowed down just a bit, that's a bad thing in terms of the amount of rain.
It's coming up on noon. You can see it's a little grayer now. Just watching the news, it's like the water up off the beach, almost over the seawall. So that's major. And like they said, we're like 18 hours away from the storm, so it's kind of crazy. The guys across the street are finally boarding up their house. I was just putting the shower curtain over the big window in the living room, got tarps everywhere. I'm just afraid of that window. I don't know why. But everybody's hunkering down. It's breezier and breezier. And we'll see.
Just to give you an idea of just how strong those winds are in Galveston, we take you live there now, Jessica Willie.
As slow as I could, and then all of a sudden the bottom fell out. It was just too much water. I knew not to pass it. Tried to go out of a different area, and the air intake took some water, shut the engine down.
Wish I had a longer arm. So it's now like 10 till 2, and it's starting to get a little gusty outside. They finished boarding up. Our neighbors across the other way are packing up the patio, and soon I'm going to take the stuff from the patio inside. I've already brought in my patchouli plant from out front, so my little baby will survive. Popping up a bunch of popcorn, just trying to get some snacky things together, just bag that up for later. I'm going to cook a few things, just get them out the freezer, and move on from there.